Okay, I'm making this video to show our JK bumper with the built-in um, mounts for the Alpine multi-view cameras. And as you can see, there's a couple of helmets on the ground right in front of the front tires to kind of simulate an obstacle on the ground that I would be trying to line up with for an approach. I'll show you the camera mounts for the Alpine cameras. As you can see, there's one right there. And if I get a different angle, you can see that it's actually angled down a little. The bumper has an angle to it so that the camera has a slight downward angle to the approach of the tire. And again, on the other side, we have the same thing, another camera. And again, this was kind of showing what it would look like if you were if you have an approach to a couple of obstacles that you're trying to line your front tires up to. I'm going to show you inside how the camera function works on the X209. This is the X209 for the Wrangler, the OR version. And by the way, you'll see that the bezel is actually from the older version. I swapped it out just because I like the old style bezel better. Didn't love the new rugged style. But anyway, I'm going to go to the camera, and you can see right now I have front designated as the front left, and I have side, in my case, designated as the front right. But you can see that on what I'm calling the front camera, I have a couple of options, or I have three options. I have panorama, corner, and top. So in this use case, if I go to corner or panorama, you actually can't see that obstacle that I've placed in front of the front tire. I can only see it when I go to top. So in my use case, when I'm off-roading, I always keep that camera on the top view. Now you can see that helmet there, or the obstacle, and I can have a view of the approach so I can line up perfectly. Here's the challenge, is when you go to the other camera called side, I don't have the option for top anymore. I only have front and rear. So whether I go to front or rear, I don't have any visibility of that obstacle on the ground. Now I understand that we could have angled things a little differently, but it seems like a really quick and easy way to solve that would be to add back the option here for a top view. And even it'd be nice to be able to rename these left and right, or have different options of how the cameras are designated. But again, the ideal would be to be able to have that top view back. I know it's possible because before the OR update, just the X209-WRA did actually have that function, that had that option. And it seems like it was just a software change. So that would be my request. Thanks.